That's a great question. Selling by auction is a great method of selling because the price is never held to a certain point. It's traditional that if you sell a property at a certain asking price that you will always achieve that or less. The bonus of an auction is that you can achieve a greater price, and that's why it's important to look at auctions. Yes, I've got a great story in regard to an auction. I had a property which I received an offer for that property at the owner's reserve 2 days prior to the auction, and I went and sat down with the owner, presented the offer to them, and they were ready to sign the document. And I did advise them to go through with the auction, and they really couldn't understand my thinking of this. And come auction day, we had a crowd of probably over 100 people at this property. The property was on the market at the reserve price, and it did sell for almost $300,000 over their reserve. This was probably at a period where prices were really starting to move, and it was a great example of just how going to auction is always a benefit. So look, selling a property by auction, it's really all about presentation and making sure that buyers see your property all from the website, the board, social media. All those things make a difference. So we encourage owners to look at a stylist if the property isn't presented as well as it could be, or if it's vacant, and you'll find that putting furniture in the right locations and giving the property the right impression to buyers makes all the difference. Our office work closely with a number of stylists, and obviously some of them have strengths that other stylists may not have, and that's why we use a number of them and position them accordingly. So marketing obviously is very important, and it's all about getting people through the property. We use social media these days as well as the traditional websites. As you know, people are now very big on social media, and everyone's got their phones in their hands, so we find that by engaging with people on this level, we are getting more numbers to our property. Open house inspections are another great way to meet buyers, neighbours. They're very important, as it's when people are getting that first impression of the property. They're walking around, they're touching it, they're feeling it. What I believe is also very important is that you allocate enough time on either side of your open for inspection. So often you'll find agents are locking the door up at 6:30 p.m. And trying to rush off to their next appointment. And whilst this is all good because they're busy and they've got other appointments, you might have a buyer who's just walked in at 6:28 who is looking at that property and ends up buying it. I've heard many stories of owners that have had friends undercover turning up to a property inspection late in the piece and getting told by the agent, sorry, I can't help you, I've got to get to my next appointment. So we really want to make sure that we accommodate everybody and get them through those properties. Auction day is a great day. It's exciting. You wake up in the morning, you always feel a little bit nervous and edgy, and I think as an auctioneer, if you don't feel that, then there's something missing. We obviously want to make sure we reassure our owners that we've done everything that's required, and now it's obviously up to the property to decide the destiny of what's going to happen. Usually we'll find that we get good inspections coming back through the property that day, and people are ready to buy. With buyers, I find again, if you just treat them like human beings, be honest with them, and make them feel comfortable, they'll buy that property. On auction day, obviously making sure you get the best price is paramount. As the auctioneer, you need to be able to chop and change as you're going, because every auction has a different feel. Sometimes the auction begins and there's frenetic bidding immediately. Other times it's a little bit slow and takes a bit longer to engage. But as the auctioneer, you need to be able to move with that, and that in turn ensures that you get the right outcome.